Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy, in the building today. And man, we got some stuff to talk about, some stuff for me to get off my chest real quick, fast in a hurry. So we got the Suns versus the Clippers tonight on TNT, and we pulled away, ended up finishing, I think it was 109 and 97 or 106, 97, whatever the case may be. And just to kick it off straight off the bat, like, yes, I know we won, and I feel like either way, if we won or lost this game, I was gonna have this conversation with y'all or whatever. We could talk about it more in the comments or whatever the case may be. But I got some concerns, and like kind of like CP3 said in the post game, like, yeah, we winning and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we still got some issues and stuff like that. But we can find a way to win throughout those issues and talk about it or whatever the case may be to fix them. I got some concerns about this team. Do I think that these concerns? I'm not necessarily worried. I got some concerns, but it's like we can fix these things if going forward. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna take some conversations and just some strategy and stuff like that. Luckily, we got the All-Star break coming up, so we can go back and watch film and try to get better and attack it that way. So first things first, I want to attack is the jig is up. Like the jig is up. Like the whole league know that we got two of the best mid-range warriors in the league. You know what I'm saying, with CP3 and D Book. So the jig is up. So those little snake under the screens shots, the little just them sagging off in coverage or whatever. Anytime if you watch and pay attention to the game, anytime D Book or CP3 touch the inside of the three ball line, they see at least two bodies. At least. So it's just like, and you can kind of tell that they're not used to or they haven't adjusted, or like I said, kind of like teams kind of like maybe because we're getting a little bit closer to the halfway mark or whatever the case may be, or the actual serious basketball. So it's like teams are kind of ramping it up, or the teams that's competitive, you know what I'm saying, are like starting to play and show us what they're gonna do, whatever in the playoffs or whatever. So it's just like, okay, like they're doing whatever they can to take away the mid range and make them as uncomfortable as possible. Because if you can see, D Book and CP3 was passing out a whole lot of shots today, and that's not normal. D Book don't get to the mid range, get up for a shot, and then pass it out. And CP3, they did that maybe like 4 or 5 times tonight. So like that's something that's concerning in the sense of Monty got to figure out, or Monty, CP3, they all got to figure out, or like I'm not necessarily worried about CP3 because I'm pretty sure he's seen everything under the sun at this point. So it's just like a matter of he does it whenever he feels like attacking and using his brain or whatever, or just picking apart the defense, like he can. So I'm not necessarily worried about CP3, but Book I am a little bit more worried about because it's just like, okay, like they're taking this away from you and you're settling for threes, and it's like they're getting you off your spots or whatever the case may be. So him and Monty need to come together, or they need to sit down and do some film or whatever the case may be, and figure out how they can get him to his spots and he can get back doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Doing at his level that he do it. Because like I said, right now I'm not necessarily feeling it. Like I said, they're forcing him to shoot more threes, and yeah, he been knocking. Well, this game he was more efficient from the three ball line, but it's just like that's not you, that's not your game, and don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe playoff time like come and he just cut it on. He just can't miss from the mid range and stuff like that. I have seen him make contested ones and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily too worried about that. But like I said, it's concerning that these teams like Milwaukee and the Clippers did it. They came out and it was like, all right, we're not CP3. They're seeing doubles. Like anytime they come down past that three ball line, they're getting double. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that also is concerning me too is that, okay, if they're going to do that, the best option I can think of right now, or the best option that I see on the floor too, is the swing pass and getting DeAndre Ayton open. So that means Mikal Bridges, Ayton, and Crowder got to be ready to step up, and you know what I'm saying, because now we leaning on you a little bit more now, especially Ayton. Ayton finished with 12 boards. He was 6 of 16 tonight. That's completely unacceptable, especially with the looks that he was getting. It was all like easy. I don't know if it was just like he wasn't expecting as many looks as he got tonight or whatever the case may be. So it's just like, but 6 of 16 is definitely unacceptable. And like I said, moving forward, if teams are going to attack us like this and like double up on Book and CP3, the best thing I can do is if DeAndre Ayton start killing in the post, then they're forced to play fair. They're forced to, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. Because it seems like whenever DeAndre Ayton come and set that screen, they're doubling whoever got the ball, or they're doubling CP3 or Book off the ball. So they got to get rid of it real quick. And then like if they swing it to nobody's ever leaving Book. So it's just like somebody's always on Book. So if they do swing it to Book or whatever the case may be, and he the second option, they're already right there on that already. So it's just like, yeah, you got to be ready as soon as the swing pass come your way, or whenever you got that mismatch down low, because you know what I'm saying, the person sliding down typically is going to be a guard. You got to be ready to kill and turn around to use the jump hook, whatever you got to do, and you got to, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm concerned about our offense a little bit, but like I said, I feel like with if they sit down after this All-Star break, go through film and pick it apart or whatever, and at least now they know heading into the playoffs what they're gonna see. So it's just like that makes me feel a little bit better about the situation. But I do think that it's something that can be fixed. I am concerned. So Bridges came out, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? 19 points, 9-2. He was out there. He had a really big third quarter for us, and he put it away, or not necessarily put it away, but he kind of like was the spark that we needed in that third quarter to kind of, or the fourth, the beginning of the fourth, to kind of get it going and you know what I'm saying, get it rolling. Because the second unit came out in the third quarter, and they completely like lost the momentum, lost the energy, and they like if we wouldn't have had Elfrid Payton out there so long, like I don't think that it would have got as bad as it got. But yeah, so shout out to Bridges on that. And like I said, it got to be the shoes, man. It got to be the shoes. And one thing I will say before I get out of here, man, I'm falling for Aaron Holiday and fast, like fast. You hear me? Like the way that he out there, like he dropping down, like he can make passes and stuff like that. He's deflecting, picking up all 94. And it's just like he just doing all the right things. I feel like once he really figured out the offense and they really like teach him like how the offense go on offensive sets, like he's really gonna fit in real well. And like I said, I think that I like this. I like the TC and I like the Aaron Holiday pickup because it put pressure on people in their jobs. Like now, campaign got to come down and hit the ball rolling. As soon as he hit the ground, he got to hit it rolling. Elfrid Payton, he been playing a little bit better. That second half was terrible, but like he was playing better too. So it's just like the pressure has definitely been added on minutes and jobs, and it's like almost like a tryout, like an NBA, like a tryout. Like the vibe is getting me because like you don't want to mess up, you don't want to be the guy that you know what I'm saying sit on the bench or whatever the case may be. So everybody's playing their best basketball. So I love to see it. I love the energy that he came out there with, and just you know what I'm saying. I think that he's gonna be real good for us, or at least energy wise and stuff like that. Cam Johnson gave me 9. Just keep letting that thing fly. You know what I'm saying? Just keep letting it fly. It is what it is. Jay Crowder gave me 5. I'm not really tripping, like, you know what I'm saying? But Book gave me 26, 11, and 19. And like I said, I was a little bit concerned about the offense just with Book in the first half. But I think that, like I said, luckily we got the Rockets tomorrow, and then we can kind of sit down and break down film and get back at it. But this is the look that we're going to get, you know what I'm saying, heading forward. But till next time, man, peace.